Hey yo, what's up guys? It's Sub here with another video. So today we're going to be going over 3 meta loadouts so that you can dominate Season 1. Now, before we begin, I want to shout out something amazing. I want to shout out my Twitch. And shout out to Melistat1. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, because he's the only person here. So, come on, let's get some other people up in here. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into the loadout, which is probably gonna be the second best AR in the game, the Tempest Razorback. Now, why do I say this? Well, you'll find out soon. So, what we're gonna be running on this is the 16-inch Tanker V for recoil control, bullet velocity, and gun kick control. Alright, so that is the barrel is probably gonna make this gun. It's gonna be the key part that's gonna make this gun just have that little extra oomph, right? Then you got the Harbinger D20. Now, this is probably the most used suppressor in the game right now. It's got bullet velocity, firing aim stability, recoil control, and no one's gonna see you on the radar, right? Then the DM Proto Grip. This grip probably has like the most recoil control in the game. Look at how much that thing fills up your bar. The 45 round mag. If you want to run the 60, I'm not stopping you. And then of course we got the meta optic for the season, the Choreo Eagle's Eye. As I always say, you can run whatever optic you want. The Choreo is just my specific choice. Now let's see how this thing fires. Now with plates. Absolutely tears. Check that out. See? Absolutely tears. But the 60 mag can help you if you like. Now on to the secondary. We've got the Rival 9 coming in here hot with the Rival C clear shot barrel, which is going to give us the aiming ideal sway, that bullet velocity, that damage range, and that recoil control. We got the SA Skull Dumper 99, which is probably right now one of the best SMG suppressors that you can get. If you want a little bit more, if you want to be able to, run around a little bit more, slide a little bit more, you want a little bit more movement, then you can run the X10 RR40. But otherwise, the SA Skull Dumper 99 is gonna work perfectly for you. Then we're gonna be running the VX Pineapple. If you guys have seen my TAC V video, you'll know why I love this grip so much. It just gives you so much recoil control, so much gun kick control, and of course the hip fire is amazing on that thing. I'm running the 40 mag. You can run the 50 if you like, but I feel like 40 is enough for this gun. Then the Bruin Flash V4 stock, just to give it something amazing. Let's try this out. Now this is gonna be what all the pros are using right now. You see, it absolutely slams. Alright guys, moving on to the second loadout, we're gonna be running probably, in my opinion, the best AR in the game, the DG56. So we're gonna be using the DG56 LS18 barrel for that bullet velocity and range, that aiming ideal sway, that gun kick control, and that recoil control. That is just gonna make this gun absolutely perfect. Now, the Harbinger D20, as I said, this is probably the best suppressor that you can be using right now. It's undetectable by radar, as all suppressors are. It's got bullet velocity, firing aim stability, and recoil control. Now, you can run a 45 mag or a 60 mag. I just feel like the 30 mag is enough, and you'll see why in a moment. Now we're going to be running the FSS Last Stand Comb, the extended TP9 butt plate, which just gives it, some more recoil control and stuff, and this just gives it a little bit more ADS. And then we're going to be running the Choreo Eagle's Eye. Now, if you want a little bit of a shorter range build, because this build is good for close and long range, I've actually dominated close range with this build, as you'll see in my video, or as you'll see later in the video. This absolutely dominates. Close range like this, and then if we go we put on the 2.5 times. The 2.5 times does give it a little bit slower ADS, but it's still the perfect optic for this. You'll see you can take down 3 people with 1 mag. See that? You see what I mean? 3 people with 1 mag like that. And it's so accurate. See what I mean? So accurate. Now, I bet you guys haven't seen this in a while. The PDSW 528 or the P90. We haven't talked about the P90 in a while actually. Now, we're going to be running the 1 milliwatt quick fire laser for just ADS. The 16-inch Cloak 90. The XLK Edge BW4 hand stop, and then the Brune Q900 grip and the slate reflector. Now, if you want more ADS, you could theoretically run the GR33 light rail without the sight, but I feel like this is just enough. Now, the P90 is one of those guns that is going to be a little bit better always on controller, but it's still a really good gun. Like, it has so little recoil and you can build it however you want, and you see it just absolutely slams people down, especially in close range. Now, moving on to loadout 3, sorry, we are going to be using a gun that is probably also one of the best in the game, the M13B. Now, for the M13B, we're going to be using the 14-inch Brune echelon for bullet velocity and range, recoil control, hipfire accuracy, and gun click control. That is just such a good barrel. Then the Harbinger D20, where it's going to be the same as every other gun. Undetectable by radar, bullet velocity, firing instability, and recoil control. As I said, just the best suppressor. Now, we're going to be running the FTAC Ripper on here with aiming ideal sway, hipfire accuracy, and recoil control. If you guys remember, it did have recoil control in the last game, in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, but it actually didn't say that it had it, so they actually kind of buffed it by giving it even a little bit more recoil control. Now, we're going to be running the 60-round mag for just more ammo, because that's what you actually need with the M13B in the Choreo Eagle's Eye. Now watch how accurate this is. It's so accurate, like you can take down so many people just with this one gun. Then we're going to be running probably one of the best SMGs, if not the best SMG in the game, the Wasp Swarm. Now, all the pros are going to be using the Rival 9, but the Wasp Swarm is one of the easiest to use SMGs in the game, especially with this setup, with the Wasp Optac long barrel, which is going to go ahead and give us recoil control and gun control. FTAC Ripper for, again, that aiming ideal sway, that hipfire accuracy, and that recoil control. They're 100 rounds run just for that amazing 100 rounds of ammo. That Wasp factory stock just for aim, walking speed, and movement speed, as this thing can be a little bit slow if you don't go right. And then that 1 milliwatt quick fire laser. Now, let's try it out. Additionally, if you want, you can also remove the laser and you can put on the slate reflector. Let's see how that works. Now, the slate reflector is actually what I personally run, and it's just also going to be really good. And now, moving on to our final build, of course, we're going to be doing the Lockman 556 with the 15.9-inch Lockman wrap barrel, the X10 Havoc 90, the FTAC Ripper 56, the 60-round mag, and of course the FSS Ole V, the only new attachment for aiming, stability, aim down sight speed, and sprint to fire speed. Let's see how that works. Now, of course, Lockman 556 did actually get a small nerf because it was really good. Like, this thing, you could probably do very well, and I did do very well throughout the entirety of Warzone 2 with this gun. And, of course, in Warzone 3, it's still going to do you very well, you know? And then we're going to be moving over to the Rival 9. As I was saying earlier, the Rival 9 is what all the pros are using. So we're going to be running the Rival C clear shot barrel for that aiming ideal sway, bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil control. The SH Skull Dumper 99 for, as previously mentioned, undetectable by radar, bullet velocity, firing aim stability, and recoil control. Then the VX Pineapple, aim walking steadiness, hipfire and tac stance spread, gun kick control and recoil control. And then the 40 round mag for that extra ammo. You can run the 50 if you want, but I feel like this gun, it just doesn't need it. It can dominate without. And then the Bruin Flash V4 stock for aim down sight speed, movement speed, and sprint speed. Let's try that out. Oh, that's glitched. You see? It's just amazing. Alright guys, so that's going to be the end of the video. Please do use these builds and tell me how you feel about each and every one. I'd really love to hear your opinion on these builds, as, you know, I just feel like you can absolutely dominate with these. Of course, another video will be coming out tomorrow. I'm going to try and upload every day this week, as I am going on holiday for a week from the 16th to the 23rd of December. So I'm not going to be there then, which means that I'm going to try and upload almost every day this week. Alright, peace gamers.